Chapter 24. Oh, I love this place, she said. Look at the balcony. Stop it. If you praise it so much, he will never give us a good price, I said. We were in an apartment close to Dak Bangla Road in Indiranagar, an upscale and relatively quiet neighborhood in noisy Patna. After viewing many apartments smaller than the servant quarters of 100 Aurangzeb Road, we had finally stumbled upon the right one. It was a colonial apartment building with 12-foot high ceilings. It had old teak windows and doors. Both the bedrooms had a sunny balcony facing a park. There was a spacious kitchen with a loft for storage. I knew Ria would take this place. Shh, she said, and placed a finger on her lips. 20,000, the broker said, probably sensing our keenness. So much? Have you had bang? I said. It is the safest area in Patna. Madam is staying alone. And look at the balconies, the broker said. True, it is lovely, Ria said dreamily. I glared at her. She placed a hand on her mouth, as if to say, oops. 15, I said. This is Agora Flat, sir. Foreigners like these old places. I am showing it to a frantic couple later today, the broker said. We will take it. Done. 20, Ria said. I shrugged at Ria. She smiled at me. Rich kids think money grows like the rice in the fields of Dumran. This is gorgeous, Ria said. She took out her mobile phone and started to take pictures. We had come to Golkar, a giant round planetarium-shaped dome located opposite Gandhi Maidan. It had been built in 1784 as a granary when the British wanted a place to store grain to be used in times of famine. I bought 2 rupee ticket for both of us. You could have bargained. He would have agreed for 18,000, I said. I couldn't let go of the place. I am going to live there. It's important, she said. She clicked a picture of the bronze plate which read, For perpetual prevention of famine in this province. This granary, completed on 20th July 1786. We climbed the steps that took us to the top of the dome. We saw wide green fields on one side and the clamor of the city on the other. The dome walls were covered with paint stains, and couples' names had been etched on the surface. Losers who think little before destroying a city's heritage do this sort of stuff. There is a reason why people say we Biharis are uncouth. Some people in my community work hard to earn us that tag. If they clean this place up, it will be awesome. Ria said. Yeah, the authorities don't care. I said. It's not just the authorities. If the people cared, the authorities would care too, Ria said. I nodded. Empty cigarette packets and peanut shells lay strewn all over the steps and on the floor. This could be a really cool IMAX theater. What's that? She told me about IMAX theaters in London. They had screens 4 times the normal size. I adjusted the heavy rucksack on my shoulder. Books? She said. I nodded. Her yellow and white dupatta fluttered in the breeze. You want to know what classes I am taking? I said. I can't ask you again, she said and smiled. English, spoken English. Oh, she said. Do you really need them? Yes, on an urgent basis, I said. We walked down the gold car steps. I told her how the Gates Foundation people would arrive in 6 weeks, and I had to deliver a speech. No speech, no grand, huh? She said. I nodded and hailed an auto. Maurya Complex, I said to the driver. Maurya Complex is a grey box-shaped building with retail stores on the ground level and offices on the higher floors. While the building has no character, its compound area has some of the most popular street food stalls of Patna. Tried litti chokha before? I said. What's that? She said. I pointed to a stall where fresh littis were being made over red hot charcoal. The cook took a ball of duff and stuffed it with spiced chickpea powder. Flattening the ball with his fingers, he roasted the litti over the coals. Once done, he gave the litti a quick dip in desi ghee. He gave us the littis in a plate with salad, chutney and chokha. What is chokha? Ria said. The stall owner explained how chokha is made with tomatoes, eggplant and potatoes all smashed together and cooked with green chilies, salt and other spices. Ria took a bite. This is unbelievable. Her expression made the stall owner's chest swell with pride. Like it? I laughed, knowing the answer. Why don't they have this in Delhi, all over India, the world? She said. Bihari things are not considered cool. Why? She said, her mouth full. It's a poor state. Nobody wants our things, or us. Not yet, at least. From now on, I am eating this every day. We finished our meal. I passed her tissues to wipe her hands. My mother makes even better litti chokha, I said. You make this at home? Ria said. All the time. You should come sometime, I said. She kept quiet. I sensed her hesitation. We stepped out of the Maurya complex. You don't have to come. I will bring some homemade litti chokha for you, I said. No, I would love to visit Dumrar. I want to meet your mother too. I have heard so much about her. We found an auto outside Maurya complex. Chanakya Hotel for Madam first. After that, Boring Road, I told the driver. What did you say? Boring. Ria giggled. What? Yes, my classes are on Boring Road. The name says it all. I laughed. They aren't bad, just tough to learn English in such a short time. The challenge is you have to focus on three things at the same time: English, public speaking, and the most important, the actual content of the speech, she said. I looked at her. She had nailed the problem on its head. The auto moved through the bustling traffic. I have no idea why everyone in Patna loves honking so much. We sat in silence for a few minutes. Madhav, Ria said. Yeah? I said. Nothing. Say it, Ria. Would you like me to help you with English? I didn't reply at once. I'm sorry. It's okay. I won't ask twice. The auto reached Chanakya Hotel. As she stepped off, she held my hand for a second. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to imply my English is superior to yours or anything like that. When can we start? I said.